Okay.
Hey, okay, I can see that you're eating healthy. Is that berries?
Yeah.
Nice.
It actually has three berries. I really love this
Very nice.
combination. It's the blackberry, blueberry, and raspberry.
Very nice.
It's a really good antioxidant, and it helps to boost the immunity too.
That's what we're going to talk about today. How to easy home remedies to boost your immunity. And this is a very timely topic, especially given the pandemic situation that we are going through at this point. Venkat himself is very, very much into this whole background, like the scientific side of fruits and vegetables is a great topic. His expert area too. But again, we are going to be just talking. We both trying to going to share what we already know, what we have tried, tested, and worked for us. Maybe you already know some of these things, but like I always say, if you already know, use us as a reminder service. When get over to you, you can start off by sharing your points.
Right, yeah. So the vitamins, like if you are not taking vitamins, multivitamins, and also especially vitamin C, D, and E, start taking them because it's not going to like there are so many theories out there. Some Canadian researchers say that it's not helpful. Some U.S. researchers say that it's helpful, but overall they find it helpful. So, like if for example, if you're taking multivitamin starting from 20s in your 20s, they found that your lifespan expands of 5 to 10 years. So you might live longer. It could be because of multivitamins that you are taking, but it actually goes like think about there are like 50 different things in there, multivitamins, right? So multi minerals in there and vitamins, all the A through all the vitamins in there, right? And because of that, it actually goes and fixes the system within us. And there are 5,000, 10,000 pathways. Just magnesium deficiency, right? For example, magnesium deficiency causes 5,000 different symptoms in the body. So just
Wow.
one mineral causes that much. Think about so many others, micronutrients and so many others, right? We are not getting that from the food that we are consuming on a daily basis. Because of that, you must take the multivitamin. Start from 20s or early the better, and then take the vitamin C, D, and E. Because we are not going out to get the D, it helps to get add those C, D, and E along with it. Especially D, vitamin D is really important for the virus situation right now because it helps the respiratory system to keep it clean. So make sure you take D as much as possible. 6,000 is enough, but if you want to take more, that's good.
6,000, you mean like what?
6,000 IU, like international units, they say something like
Oh,
that.
okay. Okay.
It's always the same unit, so you can look at it. But yeah, those are the main things about the vitamins. Just take them. It helps to boost. It helps to fix your systems. Going and fixing in multiple places in your system, so the body itself takes care of it. The immune system start working effective. So you want to start the next one?
Oh no, I mean I was yeah I have a few points too, but yeah I'll just start off by saying honey in warm water, something that I learned from you. I've read it so many times, but still I haven't given it a shot until you really brought it up. So honey in warm water, we actually tried, me and my wife. It's great, regularly morning and night. You drink it, you feel awesome. How it improves your system is it improves your digestion, right? And honey water is instrumental in managing an upset stomach. Luckily, I haven't had something like that, but still, drinking morning and evening been awesome. During the time that I've been trying that, and so consuming honey water before meals has also been found to make digesting foods known aggravating stomach issues easier, as I've heard. But please feel free to add anything, Venkat, if I've
Yeah, actually, it has some influence on the liver. Like
lived. Yeah.
honey, actually has honey with warm water,
Mhm.
especially warm water. Don't use the cold water.
Yeah.
Just do the
Yeah.
warm water, and don't do the heat up the honey, because when you heat up the honey, it disintegrates. So just
Okay.
get the warm water, not the hot water. Put honey in there, mix it up, drink it in the morning and the night before going to bed.
Yeah.
Those two
Yeah.
times actually cleanses the liver. When the liver cleanses up, right, the
Right.
liver is the main organ that keep the body clean. So again, think about the same thing. Vitamins clean, go and fixes stuff. Liver go and fixes everything. It improves the immunity in eventually.
Great, there you go. And also sleep enough. Like I think most of us do this because we love to sleep, right? But we are talking about enough sleep, right? Not too much, not too less, just the right amount of sleep. It improves your mental health, as we all know, right? We always get caught up with things, and you need to rest your brain. Like I said, these little things you already know, but just a reminder, mental health, physical health, quality of life too. Imagine if you have like 6 to 8 sleep, maybe too much for some people, maybe not too much. Imagine the energy that you have in the morning, especially like if you combine with the warm water with honey, right? If you drink it before sleep in the morning and morning waking up after like 6 to 8 hours, it's great for the quality of life too. We're starting the day with like a fresh mind, and because your mental, because it helps to kind of slow down your body, right? The brain, and so your body is working to support healthy brain function and maintain your physical health. And of course, different age groups should have different number of hours of sleep. Like for for a toddler or for a baby, it's they recommend 12 hours. But as adults, one thing is you don't need that much sleep, and it's probably too much for you. And also, if you sleep for too much, like 12 hours, you won't get the work done. So it's different for different age groups. So please feel free to check that out. But again, overall, enough sleep is recommended for your overall mental health, physical health, and quality of life. And avoid bad habits. It's very, simple as that. Quit smoking, quit alcohol, because especially like during these times, right? We are talking about the pandemic situation, and they have said that if you're alcoholic or if you've been smoking, because it's all about respiratory issues,
Affects the right.
right. And if you're any of those, like alcoholic or being a smoker, they say you're vulnerable to get infected, and it's really hard to come out of it. And we've heard a lot of stories that smokers, drinkers have been affected, and they ran out of their time on this side. So don't be that person.
But
And
if you are a smoker, heavy smoker, you couldn't quit. Try to minimize it, right? Just have like
yes,
maybe
yes.
one or two, and maybe do it in a different way. The thing that doesn't affect your respiratory system.
That's actually a great point, Venkat. You don't. It's because if you're addicted to something, it's really hard to come out of it. We all know that. But if you're a drinker or a smoker, start slow. If you're drinking a pack of cigarettes, then you reduce it to half, maybe first.
Right.
One by one. You get there, and also, not just a pandemic. It's just this prevailing situations, but it affects, it leads to cancer, which is very common, and still we haven't found a cure for that. And also the quality of life, imagine the cost that you have to incur if and imagine how deteriorating it is for your family and yourself. It deteriorates your health, your family's health, and the quality of life. And also it literally emotionally and financially drains you too, right? And the other one is herbal tea. I just want to quickly show you this. This is another recommendation by my good friend Venkat on the other side. I had high blood pressure, guys. I had high blood pressure, and my friend on the other side recommended this. All I did was I actually worked out really, really hard too to bring down my weight. These things, and I put it in a glass. You call it. There's another word for that, I can't remember. But yeah, this is hibiscus, and then I'm gonna have to. This is a warm. It has to be warm milk, right, Venkat?
Right, yeah, warm. Yeah.
Milk. And right now I don't have warm milk. This used to be warm, but all I did was I put some warm milk and
Warm water, right? Water.
yeah, sorry, not milk, warm water. You're right, warm water, and keep it for about a few minutes, and it'll be red in a few minutes if it was warm water, and
Right.
then drink it. And actually my doctor said could be due to was able to bring down my high blood pressure due to two reasons. One thing is I dropped my weight down, and he told me I've been drinking green tea or hibiscus. I said yes, hibiscus it is,
Oh,
and
that the
so
doctor knows that about hibiscus tea.
no,
He
he did, because I don't know whether because of his background or he's coming from a different the same side that we both have come from. So he actually, I don't remember whether he pronounced the same way, but he said it, and I was so surprised because even I hadn't heard it before, and everyone knows about green tea. And all of a sudden he asked, well, you did this or that. Yes, I said, yeah. I mean, green tea I have not been trying, but this one I tried after you said it.
But you know what? This one has the if you want to take a medicine, high blood pressure medicine, most of the time they give lisinopril. I guess lisinopril is the one.
No, true, because I've been taking lisinopril.
So what happens with that is it has side effect. It gives you a leg pain. It like I think it's a beta blockers. They call it beta blockers.
Okay.
So it has that side effect. It drains your legs, some of the stuff from the leg, and you get the leg pain. That's a side effect. But
Yeah.
with this one, it doesn't have that side effect, but it has the same effect, except the side effect.
Except so
So-
why not use it, right?
Right.
Yeah. And so yeah, it's high hibiscus and green tea. They improve your brain function, fat burning, lower high blood pressure, and lower the risk of getting cancer too. And so the last one from me is eat healthy fruits and vegetables. It's simple as that. Like, quit smoking and drink. There you go. You got, I think it's an organic bundle you got. That's is that berries? I cannot say.
Yeah, the blueberries and blackberries.
There you go. And of course, Venkat can give you the science behind all that. But important vitamins he talked about. They have minerals, minerals and important vitamins. They also contain fiber, right?
Fiber, yeah.
Some of them have fiber and
This
diet.
fiber actually feeds a good bacteria in the stomach.
You go.
So good
Yeah.
bacteria grows in your stomach.
And it's like it's general knowledge that avoid junk and eat fruits and vegetables, right? But do we take time to understand the real nitty-gritty or real reason why they recommend fruits and vegetables, right? The basic things that I shared, like they have important vitamins, minerals, and fiber itself is enough for you to glued to fruits and vegetables. Especially during this time where they recommend eat healthy food, and also can help protect you against cancer, diabetes, heart diseases, and what else you need, right? That's all you need, because we don't want any untimely deaths or any untimely cancers or nothing like that. So why not we get used to this right now? And be healthy, and you'll be able to fight any viruses. This is the vaccine that you need, right? We're still trying to find a vaccine for the pandemic.
And boosted your immunity, probably you would get even if you got virus, your symptoms are not going to be as harsh like somebody else, right?
Exactly. So now I think it's good enough for me to try it a bit while you start your points, Venkat. You're up.
Oh, right, yeah. So, guys, I think the herbal stuff. I think another thing is that's going to help your body to boost your immunity. Is the herbal stuff, right? Herbal stuff, something like cinnamon. I'm talking about like these kind of things: cinnamon, black pepper, cardamom. And it actually has a ginger, ginger roots, turmeric, like turmeric, and you can get a powder, but better to get a turmeric tubers, just like a ginger tubers, the fresh ones, and then just use the fresh one, right? And you can use garlic, and you can use black pepper. And all those things you can actually heat up a water in a kettle, and then just put everything in there, right? All these stuff: ginger, turmeric, black pepper, garlic, and all these things. And this cilantro seeds. It's called coriander, right? Those are some of the things that helps to create antiviral properties within your body.
Right, and I remember, I think you shared that during after you got back from India, and my wife actually tried the coriander seeds, not the powder, the
The
seed, right?
seeds, right, right.
Yeah, and even my little one also loves it,
Uh,
and to build your immunity, especially these times. So,
right, right, definitely. What happens with the virus is it actually looks for host, right? It just what
right,
it does is basically it imitates like something that it doesn't tell the body that it's a foreign object. So if the body knows it's a foreign object, it's going to destroy it, right?
right,
And
okay,
virus, what it does, it takes some of the our nucleotides. Nucleotides is the genetic material. Let's say we have a genetic material. It takes part of it and put it in their system, and it acts like, and the body thinks like, oh, it's ours, it's our body stuff. It doesn't know that it's a virus. So virus is so sneaky, and and that's how they get into the body
yeah, yeah,
and get into the nucleus or ribosomes or anything like in the cell, and then start multiplying, right? It's
right,
actually body helps to multiply, but once you tell your body like taking all these things, body knows actually, to you need to destroy that virus. It's not body components, it's a foreign objects, right? So the body produces a lot of antibodies. It already has those antibodies, protective mechanisms. It's
right,
not going to protect you after you get it, but if you have been consuming this for a long time, right, your body is like very defensive. Think about, you have a fortress around you, and nobody can come inside. And if you have a
right,
less protective fortress around you, people can still come inside, right, and fight you.
right.
Same thing with this thing. So you take all these, all these herbal stuff, protect your, keep a protective barrier around your
It's
body.
like a strong fortress, like you said, right?
Right.
So you can come in.
Yeah, that's it. So that's one thing, you can consume the herbal stuff, and then next one is the like a cod liver oil.
Liver oil.
Take this Carlson wild Norwegian cod liver oil. It actually helps to improve your immunity in an indirect way. So you consume this or omega-3 fatty acids along with it. If you're consuming fish, I think that's good enough. But I've been consuming this cod liver oil. So it helps to improve your heart health and so many other benefits along with, in addition to the boosting immunity stuff, right?
Right.
So try that out. And another thing is the bitter, anything bitter, vegetables or fruits, anything bitter. What it does is it actually cleanses the liver. So anything bitter, it actually goes and helps the liver to cleanse itself. So if you have a fatty liver, right, your stomach would be probably big. You have a visceral fat, and you might have a lot of issues. If you have a fatty liver, that's going to cause a lot of other issues. If you have so many issues in your body, you most likely have a fatty liver. So that's the bitter vegetables that I talked about, like for example, bitter gourd, which is consumed by Chinese and Indians or Asians mostly. So you can Google bitter gourd, and you might get it even a tablet form, right? Pills. If you don't get a vegetable, you can consume the pills or the oils. So it helps to cleanse your liver. When the liver is clean and it acts
Okay.
better, right? That's what happens. Yeah, the speaking of toxins, removing toxins from the body, right? So you should do soaking your whole body in Epsom salt at least once a week. So
Okay.
Epsom salt is magnesium sulfate. It's a salt, right? Everybody knows. But adding baking soda to it actually removes more toxins. That is a fact. Baking soda is sodium bicarbonate. And I don't know what's the reaction happening there, but it actually helps to remove your body toxins more
I
better.
remember you guys did like a 14-day toxin release or something.
Right,
Is that
yeah.
like is that something similar? You guys used to drink only liquid?
Right. That's actually we were consuming inside our body. What happens is stomach is the organ that removes all the toxins, right? Supposed to
Right,
be the at least the it doesn't remove the toxins from every part of the body. The liver is the one cleanse the body,
right,
right?
right,
So
right.
what you should do, like first you need to cleanse your stomach, then your liver, then your blood. I think that's a sequence you need to go
Okay,
through.
okay,
Like
okay,
you
good.
need to do if you are doing internal cleanse, right? I'm talking about the external cleanse. Like you go in the sun, you sweat a lot. That's a cleanse, basically removing all this bad stuff,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And the body cleanses itself a lot every day in the morning, and you are urinating, and it's cleaning everything, right? The
Mhm.
bad stuff,
It
but
is cleansing too.
but it's
Right.
it's but it takes, like, it doesn't clean everything. Let's say you have 100 junk in your body, it cleans maybe 70 junk, 70. You
Yeah,
still have 30
yeah,
left, and
yeah.
and you still have to like think about all the bad stuff accumulating in your body, and
Mm-hmm.
in your bloodstream, in your liver, in your stomach, on the walls. There's so many things. You have to at least do once a week. When you do that, it actually helps your body, like, gets magnesium in your body. The muscles gets magnesium, right, from the salt, and
Right.
it actually contracts and retracts better. And if it doesn't do it, the muscles is not going to act on your body, right? So that's why you soak your body in a warm bath, a warm Epsom salt bath, along with the baking soda. That's it. Like, it helps your body to remove toxins. That in turn helps to boost your immunity.
That baking soda thing is a new thing. So I hope our viewers, our listeners, learned something today, and especially to me personally, that there are so many things I learned, but the real highlight was the baking soda part. That's interesting. But guys, thank you so much for being there with us today. We talked about easy home remedies to boost your immunity. We thought about talking about it because it's a very timely topic. We talk about because of the global pandemic situation. It's all about building up immunity. Health is wealth. That's the quote for
Right.
today. Health is wealth, and that's it from me. That's it from. I mean, unless you have anything,
No,
any
yeah, be
last.
healthy, guys.
Yeah, yeah. Be healthy, keep fit, keep safe, and until next time.
Thanks, guys.